nutting or letting it out or spewing the old whiteys. The Oreo inside the whiteness inside the Oreo cookie. The creamer in the coffee is getting rid of that stuff. Is that bad for your gains? Coach Greg, and today it's a video on Devin Bernardo. I've had hundreds of Natty or Not requests on this guy, and I said, no, I'm going to wait till something comes up, something of interest, something else that I can talk about. And it's come up, finally. Does NoFap work? Now, I'm gonna admit, I'm old. I did not know what this means, what it was, and I seen in the DMs, Coach Greg, NoFap, Devin Bernardo, you gotta do this video on it. It's like, what? And then it comes up, what is this? And then I decide I'm gonna type in the little video. Devin Bernardo, NoFap. And I'm like, I don't know what to expect. And all of a sudden he starts talking and I'm like, what? So I've already watched this video from him and I'm going to watch it again and comment and then say, is he natty or not, and go into this whole NoFap thing. First of all, I am not a doctor and I don't NoFap. I want nothing to do with that.
I just want to have a little quarantine conversation about a question that's frequently brought up in my DMs and emails, and that's, does jerking off or nutting affect gains or muscle growth?
Nobody's asking these questions to me. Well, not nobody. A few times, 5 times. This guy gets it all the time. I am sure that there's something he's doing that makes these people ask these questions. People ask certain questions to certain people. I get a lot of, hey, Coach Greg, is it HRT? Hey, Coach Greg, is this a supplement? Hey, do a natty or not on this guy? I don't get a lot of nutting questions. I get some. Some people ask. But this guy apparently gets a ton of them, so much that it warranted a video.
For those of you that don't know what NoFapping is a time period that you choose in length in which you're not busting or letting any nuts loose. So
you're not playing with the shake weight. That's the NoFapping.
No rubbing one out, none of that shit, no sucky sucky.
So, no, no banging, no sucky sucky. As soon as he said sucky sucky, it reminded me of Elliot Hulse's quote with the sucky sucky and the licky licky and the pussy pussy. Remember that video I made? Before you get some titties, some sucky sucky and licky licky. That's one of my funniest videos from way back to the early days of Coach Greg a few months ago. No sucky sucky PR for him is 2 weeks. For me, it's 6 weeks. 6! Why is that? Well, I dieted so hard back in the day that I had a 0 sex drive. 0! No interest whatsoever. You could put a porn on, you could put 17 of the hottest girls in the planet running by in the weight room, and I'd be like, I'm here to work out. It means nothing. Those of you who think that when you diet and you look good and you're all interested in a girl, and, oh my God, he's gonna cheat on me because he's so ripped and at the show and there's all these bikini girls around. No, there's 0 interest when you're carb depleted, dehydrated, and freaking feeling like crap trying to pose. You're not like, oh, that's so hot, I can't wait to get up with that, and I can't get up in them jeans. I can't wait to be getting up into that. No, that is not on your mind. You're lucky you can get anything hard at that point. That's the truth. A lot of competitive bodybuilders, and I was natural, of course. It's not like I had the extra testosterone to get me all wired up. But guess what? I wasn't natural forever, and I can tell you it didn't matter later in the future. If you diet hard enough, you have no sex drive. The world of dieting and being 4 and 5 and 6% body fat is not all it's cracked up to be. Trust me, it is not. Who wants to live their life every day and you have no sex drive but you look the best? Trust me, you can diet, you and your girlfriend are just the best you've ever looked. None of you have any interest in each other because you're so freaking ripped, so dieted down, that it's not fun anymore. I'd rather have balance. Balance is this. Whatever you see here is the balance. Sex drive, I have it, it's normal. I am not choosing to NoFap for no reason. That's just craziness. Even if it did help, is it worth it? Half the people work out so they can freaking get laid in the first place. And you take that whole, let's avoid it now so we can do one extra rep. What do you think? Oh, I need to get extra worked up to train. It's called pre-workout. Pre-workout. Half a scoop of tiger's blood. I gotta race 50 kilometers on Zwift in 35 minutes. I go drink this. This is pre-workout free. I had a coffee 3 hours ago. That's it. I'm not gonna avoid releasing the animals just so I can do an extra rep in the gym when I can drink pre-workout or have a cup of coffee, for Pete's sakes.
Maybe being a sexually frustrated little could maybe possibly motivate you to push a little harder.
If you're NoFapping to get motivated for the gym, you need to get some motivation elsewhere. It's not 1965 when the boxers, they wouldn't freaking have sex for a week before a fight or a month just so they could fight better. Oh, it's gonna give you a week leash. No, that's all BS. It's a myth. I had a friend, university, no sex all week to play football so he could tackle people harder on the weekend. Oh, I need the aggression, blah. I'm like, dude, take 2 caffeine pills. Even if they drug test you, you're gonna pass the test. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what her name was.
No sex, the girlfriend's upset. I can't get laid until after the game. What kind of life is that?
Could maybe possibly motivate you to push a little harder. You know, you might be a little more pent up and just rep a couple more sets out, but
No, just go harder than last time. You don't need to freaking get extra motive. Just go harder than last time. You don't want pre-cum dripping out of you every freaking hour because you have blue balls from freaking pent-up frustration just to get a better workout. And guess what's going to happen? A wet dream. If you avoid having sex for too long, your body will release it in your sleep. It literally happens. When I was a teenager, this would happen. I hadn't had sex before. I wasn't ready for that. And I remember wet dreams. I do. Not cool, not fun. Wake up in the middle of the night and you're rotating and twisting and turning. What the hell is going on? Not impressed. So if you just avoid it for too long, you're going to get some special dreams, we'll call it. And you're going to wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, what a waste.
I started off my fitness journey at 135 pounds and I've gone all the way up to 206 pounds. During that whole time, I've been a frequent.
Then he says, well, I don't know. I was letting it out every day and I still got to 206, but well, maybe I would have got to 220 pounds had I. No. You wouldn't even have got to 207 pounds. It makes absolutely zero difference.
And that's the bottom line.
Because Stone Cold says so. The Rock knows as well. I know. We all know. The Ultimate Warrior. The freaking Bushwhacker. All of them know. Ravishing Rick Rude knew. No way was he NoFapping. You know Ravishing Rick Rude? He couldn't get through a freaking wrestling match without making out with some girl. You know it's true. You know who he is.
Hopefully me putting this video slows down the amount of times I see jerking off come up in my DMs and emails.
Here's some advice for Devin Bernardo, who's 22, which is half of 44, my math lesson of the day. If you make a video like this talking about it, you invite a lot more people to talk about it. You're going to get way more questions now. Especially with me doing a response video. Oh my God, it's not gonna be cool. Poor Devin is going to be getting hundreds of messages about NoFapping. Don't NoFap me. I'm just delete. I won't even see it. I won't see it. I won't. So don't bother trying on me. Apparently Devin Bernardo's gonna read all those DMs.
Just to conclude this video, whether you're getting a little handy jerk action, a little sucky sucky, or the good old classic hanky panky, a little dink in the stink maybe.
I can't believe he talks so openly like this. It's like, oh, let's just talk about jerking off and get a little hanky, a little floppy, a little bit of this, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what he's saying. It's just, I find it hilarious. A little fudge in the pack. A little jelly in the belly. A little sexy time. Sex in time saves 9. The joy of sex. For those of you over 80. I do have subs over 80. Not many. A little fellatio. I'm the masturbator. I was a lobster fisherman. You know, the bait, mastered it. You might not get it.
Take my personal experience with a grain of salt. If you guys really want to know the truth for yourselves, try NoFapping for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks.
No, don't do that. I thought he was gonna say days, weeks. No!
If you feel like by the end of it, you actually performed better, got better results after doing that, then do it.
No, even that doesn't make sense. Oh, I didn't NoFap for 3 weeks and my bench press went up. Was it that or the fact you just added trend? Was it that or you slept more? Was it that or you trained harder than last time? Was it that or you've been eating more? Was it that or the sun came out and you got a suntan? Was it that or the weight is lighter because of less gravity? Was it that or have the laws of thermodynamics changed because the effect of Krypton's rotational pull on the Earth's gravity? Was it that or was it tied in at 12:15 and not 7:62 p.m. versus a.m. squared pi r times 4?
Hopefully this video helps some of you horny out there. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your other horny friends that are scared to jerk off.
So hopefully this video helped some of you horny out there. Man, he's definitely got a different kind of audience than me. I don't know what kind of audience it is. Who is the people that follows this guy? What kind of person? Are they circles, squares, equilateral triangles? What kind of people are following this man? Now, the next video that's going to come up, it says, Arm Day in the Dungeon. That seems like a more appropriate video for Devin Bernardo to do. Devin Bernardo was a natural competitor. He's won natural bodybuilding championships. He's from my country of Canada. I've never met him before. I don't know him, but I do follow him on Instagram. And what he's best known for, by far, is his massive muscles, particularly in the biceps. He's got bigger arms than me. It looks absolutely insane. And that's why, I know it's why, so many people are like, this guy can't be natural. Look at the size of him. It's the arms that's doing this. He reminds me of Diesel Josh. He's got the freaky biceps, and so it makes the rest of his physique look not natural. You see the arms, you're like, no way is this guy natural. Diesel Josh, same thing. Big, huge arms, no legs. This kid, big, huge arms, no legs. By no legs, I mean in comparison to the arms. It's not that he has no leg development, it's that if you compare him as a whole, his legs are not very impressive, but his arms certainly are. If we did a bicep contest, he would beat me. Every single other thing on his body, well, get your mind on the gutter just because he's NoFapping. Get it out. I would beat him everywhere else, the chest and the back and the whatever, legs. So he is natural. Yeah, he's improved a lot, but look at him at 15. He was 15 years old, he's shredded, he's got abs, he's got muscle, he's got great genetics. You put great genetics and a guy that's gonna work his ass off, and that's what you get. Yeah, 95% of the people that would look like this, I would have said he's not natural. But this guy's an exception. He entered a freaking drug-free challenge contest and won. What more can you ask? I did world best genetics, Quentin. Quentin's way bigger and more freaky than this guy, and Quentin was natural. Then look what happened to him when he went on to the PDs. That's the same with this guy. He has very good genetics. He looks very impressive natural. But imagine if. Then he'd be huge. But he wouldn't have the best shape because he doesn't have the legs and stuff. But he would be a big kind of blockier guy. Not the Quentin, no. Okay, so he is natural. You gotta give him that. Give him props. Coach Greg says he's natty. You can debate me if you will, but I'm right 99.5% of the time. If I'm wrong, it lowers to 99%, which is still a good number. Subscribe, click the bell button. Buy my cookbook. Buy my training manual, home and hotel workout program. He could buy my training book. It's for at home. He's training in the dungeon. The dungeon is part of the home. It's in the basement. That's home. The home and hotel hypertrophy handbook. See all those laces and alliteration? Buy the book, learn how to train properly, and you will improve. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. Videos right here, 1 or 2 no-fapping workout videos. Nothing, not about no-fapping. Watch one of these videos. And until next time, I am out to not no-fap. I'm out to, how much time do I have? That was the girlfriend. Ooh, she misses me. Awesome. So busy. Holy, we're not going to have time for this. I'm out to race in 26 minutes. Until next time, I am out.